Well, it was good while it lasted. Today marks the 6th anniversary of the Great Bear Rainforest Agreements, an initiative to save one of the world's last intact coastal temperate rainforests. But environmental groups aren't exactly celebrating the milestone. While all parties agreed 70% of the region would be preserved, that goal still has not been reached. And critics fear if it doesn't get done soon, it may never happen. Linda Aylesworth explains.
BC's Great Bear Rainforest, the largest intact temperate rainforest in the world, was a catalyst for something remarkable that happened 6 years ago today.
Today is truly an important event, and the future will decide how historic it is or it is not.
The provincial government, First Nations, logging companies, and environmental groups all came together and agreed on steps that would save this unique gem along our coast.
In 2006, the provincial government promised that they would maintain the health of the old-growth forest by putting 70% of the natural levels of old forest off limits to logging.
This is a huge conservation milestone in North American history, setting aside 1/3 of the region in over 100 protected areas.
With everyone agreeing and getting along nicely, it wasn't long before 50% of the rainforest was preserved. But then the progress slowed down, and in 2009, the government requested more time.
There was a general agreement that it would be okay to allow another few years to move to 70% protection of the rainforest, based on the understanding that some additional conservation measures are critical in the short term.
Measures that would ensure the survival of some of the rainforest's unique species, not the least of which its population of rare white kermode or spirit bears.
Well, we didn't actually achieve those milestones. They're critically delayed, and now we're saying, why wait until after another election to see if the next government is going to finish this job?
The problem, the new completion date was set for 2014, 1 year after the next provincial election, and so there's no telling who will be in power then. Today, 3 environmental groups sent a letter to the Premier,
asking her to finish the job in the Great Bear Rainforest within the year.
They also teamed up and produced a commercial spot.
I think it's fallen off the radar of the Premier, and I think there are many very good people within the provincial government who would like to see it done, but they are not getting indications from the highest level to get it done before the election.
In response to the environmental group's criticism, a BC government spokesperson says the government would support a quicker implementation plan for the Great Bear Rainforest, but only if all affected parties agreed to it. That would mean securing the support of both First Nations bands in the region as well as forest companies, and that has yet to occur.